Hello there, my little penguins! What's up? Welcome to one more tutorial for Roguelike Adventures and Dungeons. For those who are wondering, this might not apply only to Roguelike Adventures and Dungeons. This is the top 5 best inventory pets to use. So if you're playing another mod pack and it has included this mod, this might be for you. But bear in mind, some of the pets are disabled for this mod pack, and that's my top 5. Again, this is personal. I might not be the best guy to tell you which ones are the best, but yeah, those are my top 5. Let's go. First of all, we have the Mooshroom Pet. And the Mooshroom Pet fills empty balls with mushrooms too, which is actually awesome. So you can get infinite food as long as you have wood. But the peak of it is it has the bone meal effect. It eats mushrooms and it's not expensive at all to craft. You can just get the Mooshroom Pet with the recipe that's on screen right now. The good thing about this pet is that it barely eats. So I could just, even without creative, just keep right clicking everywhere and it doesn't use any mushroom. One thing that I actually did on my server, and yes, that is considered cheating, which was I got one of those auto clickers with right click and I got 2 a crop just like these ones, and I was literally just doing this, and I can tell you that I got way more potatoes than I needed. Even the server lagged. That's funny. Let's move to the next one. And our top 4 is the Magma Cube Pet. This is kind of a utility grade item. I personally like it because you don't take damage on lava, so if you want to go to the nether, it's a perfect pet. On the other hand, if you're PvPing, this is also a great pet because basically all the fire spells, it also makes them useless, so it's awesome. You have to have nether quartz in your inventory, so if you don't have, I believe you will burn in lava. That's never good, is it? You don't need to have the food in your hotbar, you can just have it in your inventory. Or, special tip, it's a pro tip, you can have something called a feed bag. That's easily craftable and it works just like a bag of holding. You just get it in the hotbar, right click, and you can store items there, then you can just have it in your inventory laying around. The pets will automatically get the food from the feed bag. Let's try out this puppy. I'm just gonna, boom, I am floating on lava. And I'm not taking any damage if I go below lava. Yeah, that's cool, isn't it? That's really cool. I'm in hell, but I'm not taking damage. Cool. Let's go to the next one. Now we're gonna talk about the house pet. The house pet is one of the must-have pets for any server or single player gameplay. I'm gonna tell you why, because this is a pack about exploration, so if you wanna have a teleportation way back home, this is the perfect pet for you. If you sneak and right click, it's gonna say that your home spawn point was set to your current coordinates. So if I go and do something like /RTP, I'm gonna be randomly teleported to somewhere in the world. So I'm in a nice battle tower here, I am super far away from home. And if I want, I can just right click and I'm back where I set my home at. This can either be at your base or any other place you like. What you can also do is have multiple pets, but I'm gonna warn you, it's gonna be really confusing to know which one points to where. Anyways, these eats ender nuggets, which are, I would say, kind of easy to get. 1 ender pearl gives you 9 ender nuggets. So you're basically using 1 ender pearl every 9 teleportations back home. That's not expensive, is it? I guess not. Let's move to the next one. Now, if you like destruction, this is gonna be the top one for you, for sure. We have here a Wither Pet, and the Wither Pet actually allows you to deal basically the same thing as the Wither. I know it's a really expensive pet, it uses 1 nether star, which means you actually need to kill the wither before you can actually craft this. If we look at the recipe here, it's also gonna be on screen as usual, you can see that it uses 1 nether star. Now, the cool thing about this is, first of all, you become immune to the wither effect, which is awesome, because there's a lot of ways you can get wither, either for rare mobs or from plants. That's really annoying, and that does take a lot of damage on you. So, the second great thing is that all the damage you deal heals you. There's a 25% of lifesteal to all the damage you do. Let's say you deal 50 damage. You're gonna be healed by 12.5 HP. That's one of the most overpowered items. Not the most. That's why it's on top 2. But it's awesome. And not just that, but you can also shoot stuff. And if you shift and shoot stuff, you're actually gonna deal a lot of damage. I will just show you how easily you can defeat one of the battle towers with this pet. I must warn you, it's not cheap, but you can easily defeat one of these. Not that easy. Gotcha. But it does take wither, so that's gonna help you. Alright, to the next one. Now, for the top 1 pet, we have the Illuminati Pet. And you know, Illuminati confirmed. This pet eats emerald nuggets, and there is a 2 minutes cooldown. You cannot just spam it. I mean, you can in creative mode, but in survival you cannot. One really cool thing that you can get is multiple Illuminati pets from the same pet. Let's say you right click while using the Illuminati pet, you can get another one, and that actually grants you 1 advancement and 1 challenge. It's really, really cool. So, one of the things I'm gonna show you is, oh my god, 2 battle towers next to each other? That's awesome. Anyways, as I was saying, I will show you some items that you can get, and you can also sneak and right click, even though I never use that in actual playing, in my actual gameplay. It's really cool, because no one can see you for 1 minute. It's really, really cool. I will just spam right click for a bit, and you can see some of the items you can get. And we just got a squid pet. That's awesome. We got crossbow, we got some dragon scale helmet, which is quite rare by itself. We got demon ingots. We got a lot of stuff that would take you a long time to get. We just got pig seeds. See, the thing is, it can give you any item in the game, even if you cannot craft it, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure if that's gonna be a rework in the future, so don't be too hopeful and you cannot see me. Yeah, we just got a lot of stuff. As you can see, we got a dragon bone boomerang. We're getting ice dragon silk glaive. We're not the most luckiest guy ever, but as you can see, you would take at least 2 hours of grinding and killing dragons, looking for more dragons, in order to get the dragon forge, so you can get dragon steel. And to craft the glaive, it would take you a bunch of items, and that would take a long time, because you'd have to tame a dragon and have him fuel the iron forge, so that just saved us a lot of time. As I said, you can get a lot of cool items, and yeah, that's why it's my top 1 pet. It's one of my favorite pets, but don't take it from me. Take it from everyone on my server, they love it. Now, I do wanna say that we got several honorable mentions while I was doing this list. We got the Blaze Pet. It has a strength boost and it deals fire damage when you attack. So basically, what's gonna happen is you're gonna be way stronger. This is a really cool pet if you want a PvP or just wipe out some bosses and mobs quickly. The Brewing Stand Pet is actually really cool, just like the Illuminati Pet, but it's limited to potions. I understand why a lot of people like this pet, but I personally don't like it that much. But that's me, I don't use a lot of potions, even in vanilla Minecraft. And last but not least, we got the Creeper Pet. Basically, you know, when you get the, oh man, Creeper, that will not affect you. And you can explode. I believe there's a cooldown as well. There's no cooldown. No, you can just explode. You will not take damage because, again, you are immune to explosions. Poor owl. They're taking fire damage because of my Blaze Pet. I'm a monster. And as usual, I want to thank all of you for the views, for the continued support. I'm gonna announce that I'm gonna have some lower priced Patreon tiers for you that cannot afford the big ones. You'll be able to support me from $2 a month, which is not a lot. That's not a lot. You can basically pay me a cup of coffee every month. So, and trust me, I do like coffee. I do like a lot of coffee. So if you guys like, don't forget to subscribe, press the like button, and yeah, I want to say special thanks to